If anyone on the verge of action should judge himself according to the outcome, he would never begin. To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation, either in time or in eternity. God creates out of nothing. Wonderful, you say. Yes, to be sure, but he does what is still more wonderful, he makes saints out of sinners. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. The tyrant dies and his rule is over, the martyr dies and his rule begins. Once you label me, you negate me. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. What if everything in the world were a misunderstanding? What if laughter were really tears? The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. It is perfectly true, as philosophers say, that life must be understood backwards. But they forget the other proposition, that it must be lived forwards. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. People understand me so poorly that they don't even understand my complaint about them not understanding me. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought, which they seldom use. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards.